Rise with India podcast on ET Now.
Good morning and thanks for listening in. Here's everything that you need to know. A parliamentary standing committee appointed to examine the workings of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code has recommended an overhaul of the present system, including a threshold rate for haircuts taken by creditors. It has also recommended a new supervisory body to oversee resolution professionals and suggested that only High Court judges be appointed to the National Company Law Tribunal to ensure quicker disposal of cases. The 29-member committee, headed by former Minister of State for Finance Jayant Sinha and also including former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, said that low recovery rates with haircuts of as much as 95% and 71% in cases that are pending beyond 180 days a time frame envisaged by the law point towards a deviation from the original objective of the code. The Enforcement Directorate has asked Walmart's Flipkart and its founders to explain why they shouldn't face a penalty of $1.35 billion for alleged violation of foreign investment laws, according to a report by Reuters. The ED agency has been investigating e-commerce giants Flipkart and Amazon for years for allegedly bypassing foreign investment laws that strictly regulate multi-brand retail and restrict such companies to operating a marketplace for sellers. The Reserve Bank of India has extended the deadline for implementation of its guidelines on current account opening by banks to October 31st from July 31st. The norms were essentially trying to ensure that a borrower routes payments to and from current accounts maintained with the banks that have the highest loan exposure to them. In a notification on its website, the RBI said it has agreed to extend the time frame in response to requests from banks for some more time to resolve the operational issues arising from the notification. Digital payments firm BharatPe has raised $370 million from investors at a valuation of $2.85 billion. Three investors, including Tiger Global, Dragoneer Investment, and Steadfast Capital, entered BharatPe's list of investors through this fundraise. Of its existing institutional investors, 5 participated, according to a company statement yesterday. In international news, the Biden administration has approved its first arms sale to Taiwan, a potential $750 million deal that is certain to be denounced by China. It calls for selling Taiwan 40 new M109 self-propelled howitzers and almost 1,700 kits to convert projectiles into more precise GPS-guided munitions, according to a State Department notification to Congress. In other news, Vice Chairman Richard Clarida of the Fed said the central bank is on track for a lift-off on interest rates in 2023 and an announcement later this year on paring bond purchases. Clarida's comments helped to cement money market bets for an initial rate hike in early 2023. With that, it's over to Rohit Singh for the trade setup for the day in India. Morning, Rohit. How are we looking today?
Good morning, Alex. The momentum seems to have picked up as Sensex clocked 54,000 and Nifty rallied past 16,250. The entire banking share joined the party. August has turned out to be a strong month as foreign money is back in the game. We had a gap up opening for a third day in a row. The rally was centered around large caps and especially the banking names. Within the last 2 days, Sensex has now gained nearly 1,500 points. Nifty has clocked over 350 points in just 2 days alone thanks to the foreign buying. FIS bought shares worth about 2,800 crore rupees, while DII's net sold shares worth about 400 crore rupees. The US markets ended in the red as private sector jobs data disappointed the street. The most number of daily COVID cases in over 6 months also weighed on the sentiment as fears of restrictions resurfaced. Let's tell you about the active stocks this morning. KM Birla has stepped down as the non-executive chairman of Vodafone Idea. The stock has taken a near 20% knock yesterday. Titan has posted strong Q1 numbers as it returned to black after posting loss a year ago. Apollo Tyres has returned to profit with strong growth in revenue and margins. A bearing PE arm has sold 5.4% stake in Coforge according to the bulk deal data. Unilever has reportedly started the process to sell large parts of its tea business, which could be valued about £4 billion. Shipping Corporation has approved the demerger of its non-core assets. Shareholders will get one share in the demerged company for each share held. Reviving global demand has helped Novelis clock sales worth $3.9 billion, much higher as compared to a year ago. Expect a positive rub-off on Hindalco. HPCL has said that the Mumbai refinery expansion is near completion and the Vizag refinery will be expanded in this fiscal itself. The retail portion of the ongoing IPOs have seen intense investor interest, with all of them getting fully subscribed within hours. To recap, for the week, Nifty has rallied nearly 500 points now. Some chartists fear that we could see some profit booking going forward, but it could well be a buy on dips market. That's all from my end. Wish you all a profitable day ahead. Thank you for listening in. It's back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Rohit. And as always, thank you all for listening in. This is Alex Matthews signing off. Have a great day.
The Rise with India podcast on ET Now.